Hello, everybody. This is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Attack on Titan Season 4, Episode 11. Or not 11, no. No. It's Episode 15, I'm sorry. I don't know why I was thinking 11. But this is the episode where we get Zeke's backstory, and, how he grew up and all of that. Because the only thing that we knew of on Zeke was from what we saw of Aaron's father's memories. And even then, that was only a small little bit. Dang it, am I gonna have to do that again? Hang on, guys. Okay. Sorry about that, I had to shut the door again. I figured I'd be fine, but nope. Anyway, if somebody's got an opinion on Zeke, that'd be great, because I love it when anime don't just make the villain somebody that everybody hates. I mean, they make the character so unique. They have flaws, they have their own demons that they're dealing with. They have all kinds of issues and things that makes them human. That makes them someone you can sympathize with, essentially. Because I do sympathize with Zeke on this one. Yes, Zeke has done awful things when it comes to what he's done to Aaron and them, and God only knows how many other countries he's attacked and helped take down. But yeah, he was I think at the very beginning, at first when his parents first had him, they did love him and everything, like any parents would. But once they realized they could, get him into the Marleyan army and get him to acquire one of the Titans and all that, their plan would have a chance at bearing more fruit than it would. I think that's when their level of care for him kind of started going down. I mean, at first, they did care about him, but like I said, I think it started going down. By the end of it, by the time he reported them and everything, I don't know how much love they had for him at this point. But yeah, they were putting a lot of pressure on him to succeed when he might not have even wanted to. All he wanted was to be able to bond with his parents. They weren't giving him that. And he wasn't doing good at being one of the candidates for the Beast Titan. And to be completely honest, while I was watching it, I was wondering, how on earth did he get the Beast Titan if he was so bad at it? Because you would think one of the others would have got it. But he got it. Makes me wonder, what did he do to get it? And he ends up actually befriending the holder before him of the Beast Titan, who is apparently a researcher who got the Beast Titan because he wanted to research the Titans. And we find out what Zeke's plan is. We find out that not only can the Founding Titan erase memories, they can also change the physical structures of its people. For example, a plague, a disease like a disease similar to, if not the plague, ravaged the Eldian people and killed probably many people until the Eldian king, the Founding Titan, with the power of the Founding Titan, used its power and made all of them immune to it. So, yeah, that's what they can do. And this calls back to an earlier experience in the beginning of the episode where they were just looking out over at the city, him and his parents, and the guy who normally cleans it shows up, and talks with them, and at first thinks they're regular people, but when he sees their armbands, he treats them like garbage. And I can understand their pain. They want this to change to where people aren't treated like that anymore. But treating their son like that, how they have treated him, was not the way to go about it. But yeah, he actually asked the guy, is it possible for the founding titan to make it so that the Eldians don't have children? And he explained that if the Eldians could no longer have children, then the Eldian race would die out in about 100 years or so, which means that they would be at peace. They wouldn't have nobody would fear them anymore, and all that. And the guy just kind of was shocked by his question because that's something you probably wouldn't expect. I didn't even expect it, and he actually told Zeke that back, I think it was after. No, it was during his life. He ended up meeting a woman, and he had hid who he was. He had hid that he was an Eldian from everybody, including her, even after he had gotten the Titan. And when she found out, she slit the throat of her kid and then herself. And he absolutely hates it. He hates that the Eldians are persecuted, that they are treated like garbage just for existing, essentially. And essentially, Zeke's plan is euthanasia. No, actually, no, wait. No, his plan is sterilization, is what it is. He actually mentioned this plan of his to Eren, and here's my opinion. All of Eren's life, before he unlocked the memories of his father has not mentioned any of this to him. Even when I guess he remembered who he was and everything, and he went to get the founding titan and everything, he didn't mention anything to Eren. So Zeke's declaration that Eren has been brainwashed, his father has not brainwashed him at all. Now, Zeke, yes, most likely he has, but not Eren. He has not done anything to Eren at all, except turn him into a titan and then give himself up to be eaten and give Eren that power because it was at his time limit. But yeah, that's my opinion. Eren was not brainwashed by his father. Everybody else in Paradis, yes, they were all brainwashed by the government and the Eldian king for erasing their memories. So yeah, they were all brainwashed, but not by Eren's father. Anyway, since he wasn't doing well and all the training and everything, they weren't even trying to train him at this point. They were just having him do errands, and this was making his parents upset because he wasn't able to do what he was supposed to do. And they were putting even more pressure on him at this point, even though this is something that he didn't even want to do. He wanted to essentially, if he could, I'm sure he probably would have been a baseball player if he had had the choice and and they had a baseball team at that. Wait, what am I saying? They did have baseballs and baseball gloves, so I'm sure that baseball did exist at some point in that show, so in that world. So if he had had the choice and he'd been given the opportunity, he would have been a baseball player, in my personal opinion. He was so good at it. Anyway, yeah, his father and mother are not happy about this, and like I said, they're trying to put even more pressure on him to do more than his best and succeed in getting the Beast Titan, which at this point, like I was thinking, there's no way he's getting it at this point. He has to do something insanely crazy and amazing in order to get it. And he finally tells, whatever his name is, the guy who holds the Beast Titan right now. He told him what his parents were, that they were restorationists, or or whatever the heck they were. They were against the Marleyan government, essentially. And this guy is freaking out because he knows that if somebody finds out about this, not only will his parents be punished, but he will be punished as well by association. And for actually helping them, because he was trying to help them with this plan by trying to become the Beast Titan, essentially. And we all know what they do to punish those people that go against them. We've seen it what happened with Ymir. We've seen it what happened with almost happened with Grisha Yeager and his wife. So yeah, that would have been their fate. But he told Zeke, report your parents, and this will show your dedication and loyalty to Marley. And that's exactly what he did. And I think it's at this point that it ends the backstory on Zeke. Oh no! Anyway, Zeke tells Aaron his plan after meeting with him, and he doesn't even have to convince Aaron, because I'm surprised that Aaron hasn't told Zeke that my father has not brainwashed me, because like I said, his father has not at all. He has not done it at all. The only thing he could have brainwashed is with his father's memories. That's the only thing he could possibly have any ground to stand on. And Aaron decides they're going to go along with this plan. So we now know what Zeke's final plan is. Anyway, I guess the end of the backstory bit, and it's right near the end of the episode. And goes back to where Zeke and Levi are at, and Levi realizes that his legs are starting to grow back, so he's like, oh, I'm going to go cut them off. And Zeke decides that, I don't know what he decides, to be completely honest, because what he does next, essentially, is commit suicide. He pulls his neck forward, which pulls the pin out of the Thundersphere, which makes it go boom, which destroys the cart, which kills the horses, and has the potential of killing Levi. Also, possibly killing Zeke, but I expect that he did not die. I don't know how he's going to survive that and get away, but this looks like it could possibly be the end of Levi. I know he's still alive because I actually checked his status the other day. He's still alive. So he survives this. I don't know how, and I don't know how many more episodes they are going to come up with for this season before it ends, but this is the final season. They got to tie up all the loose ends. Because we just still don't know what's going to happen to Falco. Or Gabi, for that matter. What's going to happen with the rumbling, if that ends up happening? If Historia is going to be able to give birth and have a safe childbirth and all that. What everybody else's fate is, essentially, because we have no clue who's going to be dying in this show. Well, I know of two other deaths in this show, and I'm assuming one of them is going to be happening near the very end of the season, if not the last episode. And for those of you who have read the manga, you probably know the two that I'm talking about. And if you want to know who I'm talking about, feel free to message me on Discord. Because, yeah, that's the only way I'm going to be mentioning who dies. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time.